and Stockbridge, Georgia has joined us. Well, with that, I am going to mute over the calls, turn off the entry and exit chimes. I'm going to say hello to Delaware, and then we're going to get started. Hold on. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bunmi Moore, and as I like to say, I'm so excited I can't stand it. I'm telling you, every time I hear all of our awesome guests and reps and associates logging on from all over the country, it puts a big smile on my face. I'm telling you, I can remember just like 11 months ago when I was just hearing about this opportunity for the first time, and now I praise the Lord that I've been blessed to have helped lots of people to make money in this business and to be the top income earner in House of Beautiful Hair. So let me start out for all of you guys who don't know me. I want to introduce myself. I am a second generation networker. As I said, my name is Bunmi Moore. And about 11 months ago, I was like a lot of you guys on the line right now. I had that entrepreneur spirit. I was already doing some businesses, and I was on my way to Las Vegas, and I wanted a great quality hair experience. I had been wearing that throwaway hair from the beauty supply store for years and had girlfriends who had been paying like hundreds and hundreds, spending like $400 on hair. And I said, you know what? I want to wear that kind of hair, but I don't want to keep paying that kind of money. So I was online on YouTube just searching and looking for a company to order hair from. Well, I believe that what you are looking for is looking for you. I didn't find House of Beautiful Hair on YouTube, but guess what? It found me. I got an inbox from what happened to be the owner of the company that said, hey, I've seen some of your YouTube videos online. If I give you a great deal of some hair, will you make a honest hair review video for me? And so I was just like, oh my gosh, you know what? I was looking for a company to buy hair from. This is great. So I asked him questions. I believed what he was saying, and I purchased the hair. I thought it was a great price. Guys, I got this hair, absolutely fell in love with it. Then about a month later, I was invited to get onto a conference call, just like you're on tonight. I was listening to this conference call, had my partner Daryl Keck, who's the second top money earner in the company, listening. And so when we heard that information, we were like, oh my gosh, this is a no-brainer. You know what? Let's jump in. Let's not try to do this. Let's go ahead and do it and make it happen. And as we said, that was about 11 months ago. And now, guys, because we said yes to this opportunity, that's why you are on here tonight. And hopefully, guests, you will see an opportunity for yourself, for you to say yes as well. So let me go ahead and get started. Tonight, I'm going to share with you about the company. Then we're going to talk about this awesome product. Then we're going to share with you the concept. We'll talk about the compensation, and then finally the close. This is a no-brainer. Either you're in or you're out. Either you see it or you don't. We don't beg or convince or try to twist anybody's arm, because this thing is just that good. So let me give you a little background on House of Beautiful Hair. Our company is in pre-launch. What does that mean for you? That means that it is a great time for you to get started, because hardly anybody knows about this thing. Yes, you heard a lot of beeps on this line, but that is not a one little drop in the bucket of what this thing is going to grow to. You see, we're not just on the ground floor. I like to say that we are sub-basement. We are just getting started. Most times you hear about a business, it's after everybody can say, oh, I've done that before. I was in that 2 years ago. Or, my friend was in that. But when you share this with people, nobody's going to say that, because it is just brand new for everybody. So timing is right. We are in pre-launch, just getting started. But yet, product is being shipped, and we're getting paid. Now, the home office is located in Connecticut, and this company started out as a traditional business. There were 3 gentlemen. They owned a hair company, and they were mainly selling to salons. And then one of the gentlemen, who is very familiar with network marketing, got an idea actually from one of the stylists, how he could make this an opportunity just not for himself and his partners, but actually spread the wealth to people all over the country. And he started thinking, man, I know MLM is a powerful form of business. Word of mouth advertising is a powerful way to get your message out. And so they took a couple of years, about 24 months, to really start really thinking about this thing. They said, let's go ahead and do it. And so they put hair in this network marketing business model, and I am so happy and so grateful that they did. Think about this, guys. Most people are selling hair. You know what they're doing? They're competing with that person right next door to them who's selling hair because they want everybody to come and buy from them. But when you are part of this concept, it is about sharing the wealth. It's about helping other people to get started in this $10 billion hair weave industry so that we can all get paid together. Now, let's talk about this product. What I need you to understand about hair is this. Women are emotional about hair. What does that mean for you? People don't make logical buying choices. They make emotional buying choices. And hair is one of those emotional products that women are saying like, oh my gosh, I love weave. If you're saying love and it's not attached to a person, it's an inanimate object, believe me, there is some emotion in that. Women are saying, oh yes, I'm a weaveanista. I mean, women love themselves some hair. That means this is not a product that you got to beg or convince or even educate people on. All you have to do is let them know that we have the celebrity grade hair and we have it for less. And not only do we have the hair that's going to last them for years, but they can get paid to share where they buy their hair. So this product is 100% virgin Remy hair. Now, I know a lot of the women know what that means, but let me explain what that means to all of our men entrepreneurs out there. Virgin hair means it is unprocessed. No chemicals are used on it whatsoever. It's not like that hair in the beauty supply store that's a mixed blend that maybe some of it is real and some of it is that horse hair or some of it has silicone on it and you put the curling onto it and it just starts to melt and you just got a hot mess and then you got to throw it away after just a few weeks or maybe it'll last 2.5 months and then you're cutting it out and throwing it away. That's what most women do. That's what I did for years. But this hair, being that it's 100% unprocessed, that is virgin, that is Remy, meaning the hair is live cuticles all in one direction. This hair will not mat, it will not tangle, it will not shed. You are absolutely going to love it because it is unprocessed. When people say, does it come in various colors? The answer is no. If it came in different colors, that means it would be chemically treated. So being that it is virgin hair, it comes in one color, and that is the natural dark hair of the donor. That's right. This hair actually comes from real live women off their heads, clean wash onto the weft and then onto us. But because it is virgin hair, guess what you can do to it? Anything that you can do to your own hair, you can do to this hair. So it dyes beautiful, beautiful colors. My hair is bleached. I've bleached it twice. I love the lightened look. Some people like it real dark and they want to color it blacks. Really, people are walking around with vibrant blues and reds and oranges. It doesn't matter. This hair takes the color so well. And guess what else you can do? Ladies or men, you can swim in the hair. You can wash the hair, curl the hair. I just came back from Punta Cana. I went snorkeling and I was sweating. Did all kinds of things in the hair. And guess what? This hair remains beautiful. I'm still like Shamir in her video. She's like, I can't stop running my fingers through my hair. After months and months and months of wearing this hair, I still am impressed with the quality of it. So I'm telling you, you're going to be giving people a great hair experience. Now, let me tell you about the concept of what we're doing here. So remember I said that this is the first time the hair has successfully been in the MLM model. So what does that mean for us? That means that we are trailblazers. That's right. And it's the people who get in early on concepts like this, who are there at the foundational stages and that stick and stay and get their pay. It is us that are rewarded handsomely. So folks, again, you are getting into this thing on the ground floor level. Now, as I said, there are lots of people out here who just selling hair, but I don't want to sell hair. I don't got time for that. So for me, this thing is not about selling hair. It's about this. J. Paul Getty was a billionaire, and he said this. He said, I would rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people rather than 100% of my own effort. Well, what does that mean for you as a business owner? You know, as good as you may be at what you do, if you're just a lone salesperson and you get sick or you break a leg or you don't feel like working anymore and you have to stop, guess what happens? Your income stops. Well, that's not a good position to be in. But if you have a small percentage of the efforts of lots of people, you got 100 people, 5 of them stop, well, you still got 95% of the efforts left. So your income has not stopped. So when you're going to work during the morning and you see these people on the golf course and you're like, dang, well, why am I going to this job and they got this time freedom? It's because they have set themselves up in a business so that they don't have to be at the point of sale. They're getting paid and it's not about their efforts. That's what we are talking about with hair being in this network marketing model, guys. So with this, we are truly going to have a transfer of wealth where average people, you know, whether you have experience in this type of business or not, average people, entrepreneurs, stay-at-home moms, whoever can make a substantial income with very low overhead. And when I talk about this transference of wealth, what do I mean? Let's talk about what has been happening in this industry. We know that the Asians very successfully, particularly the Koreans, have very successfully monetized this hair weave industry over the last 2 decades. Now, let me ask you a question. Do they wear the hair? Say no. No, they do not wear the hair. But they were smart enough to see where we were spending our dollars, and they set up these retail beauty supply stores, and guess what happened? We came a running, and we just gave them our money every single week. When we got paid, ladies, we just took the money from our community and gave it to theirs. And they smiled. They looked at us funny when we came into their establishments. But guess what we did? We still kept doing that same thing. Well, it's time for us to wake up and smell the coffee. Not anymore will we stand by and let another economic group make 90% of the profits in an industry where we are doing 90% of the spending. T.D. Jakes said this. He said, wake up, Black America. Why would you be a consumer of a product and not learn to profit from it? That's what we're talking about, folks. So if we're going to spend money on hair, we're not going to stop doing that. So let us position ourselves to get paid from it. So as I said, substantial money with low overhead. Do you got to buy a retail store somewhere and pay rent and then pay light bill and pay your payroll? No, 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 not with this concept. We're talking about this, guys, low overhead. How about $10 a month? $9.97 a month. That's it. I know these guys are saying, I know she can't be saying just like $10. That's right. $9.97 a month taps you into this online hair weave opportunity. Now let me get into some details and explain to you the 2 options you have with getting started, because one is certainly better than the other. Now if you're on this line, everybody's saying, I got $10. Okay, I want to sign up for $10. You get started with $10. You are what's called a customer associate. Well, what does that mean? That means you just stuck your little toe in the water. You're not all in. You don't see the big money. You're just kind of trying to see what happens. So for $10, you do get your own online hair weave store, and you get to make money from one level of compensation. Well, that means every single customer that you gather, you'll still get paid. You'll get 20% from every single customer that you share this business with and they buy from you. Well, that's a great thing. You can make hundreds of dollars or possibly, even $1,000 or so. But the big money is not as a customer associate. So that's not where you want to be. That's just if you're really, really financially challenged, you might get started there, but you need to go call your mother, call your best girlfriend, tell them about this concept and borrow the money. Get it from off your credit card or whatever, because you really want to be a customer rep. Now, a customer rep means that you can literally get rich. Now, this isn't get rich quick, but this is get rich. A $10 billion industry, a small percentage of this, guys, you can get financially free. That's why I'm in this. Big money and time freedom. I put out a post today on Facebook. I said, Lord Jesus, if I had to go and work somebody's job, I just thought about that. That would make me sick and want to throw up. I tell people 9 to 5, you make a living. After 5, you get rich. So if you are still on your job, this is one of those after 5 things that you do when you come home, or even you can make money while you're on that job. So in addition to that $9.97 to be a rep, you are going to make a 2-bundle hair purchase. Now this hair typically can go for up to $250 a bundle. We have a young lady on the team who was buying hair from England, $300 a bundle, and she got her hair. She said, oh my gosh, this hair from House of Beautiful Hair is better than the hair that I was spending $300 a bundle for from England. So guys, we have such a great value for women. This is truly a cost savings. But you're going to do that $9.97, purchase 2 bundles of hair. That is the way that we do it on our team. Make a 2-bundle hair purchase, and then you are considered a rep. Well, again, why do you want to be a rep? Now we are getting into the compensation, because you can override that team that we were talking about with that J. Paul Getty concept, 1% of the efforts of 100 people rather than just your own effort. We're talking now about making money while you're sleeping. So here's how the compensation plan works. We have a plan which is called a unilevel compensation plan, and it goes down 7 levels. When we first got started in this business 10 months ago, it only went down 3 levels. But Daryl and I are the kind of leaders, we fight for what's right for the team. And we said, you know what? This thing got to at least go down 7 levels, and we want to bring some real networkers into this thing. The company looked at it, and they changed the compensation plan for your benefit. So now what happens is this. So you're going to get started. You're going to thank that person who invited you here tonight. You said, girl, this thing is exciting. I'm getting started. So each person that you introduce this business to, when they sign up on your link, whether they're just a customer or whether they become a rep, you're going to get 20% from all of the purchases on your first level. 20% every single time that they order. That's money in your bank account. But now, all of those people, guess what they're going to say? They're going to get on this call and they're going to say, I don't just want to buy hair. I want to get paid to share where I buy my hair. Then they're going to want to go out and start promoting. Then they bring in people. All of those people's customers will be on your second level. You're going to get paid 10% for every person on your second level. In time, it will be thousands of people. And guess what will happen with that? Every time those people buy, they order something, you get paid forever and ever with every single purchase. But then it doesn't stop there. Those people go out and they tell others. All those people are on your third level. You get 3% on all the sales on your third level. And guys, this thing keeps going down 7 levels. 20% on your first, 10% on your second, 3% on your third, then 2, 2, 2, 1. I love this concept because, again, this is about sharing the wealth. It is about cooperation, not competition. You want everybody that you know in your neighborhood, in your church, in your family to get on board with this thing. 7 people have the potential of getting paid from every bundle of hair that is sold, guys. That is really, really strong. Every time someone within your 7 levels gets paid, you get paid. So if you're on this line and you haven't started building this business with a vengeance, what are you waiting for? You don't want to wait until there are lots of other companies in this pool. You don't want to wait until, one of your best friend comes and tells you about this business and you're like, dang, you know what? I didn't think that she would be interested in this. And you miss out on her because you didn't open your mouth. It's exciting, guys. I get paid while I'm asleep. So many people, like Ron told us a couple weeks ago, he said, yeah, my goodness, I'm buying a new car with the money that I'm getting from House of Beautiful Hair. We had, I think, Janiqua, who said her first 30 days, she made $500 in this business. I've been in this industry for years, guys, second generation network, and I can truly say I've never before have been in a business where I had so many people making money this quickly. I'm not saying they're making $5,000 or $10,000 yet, but you know what? That $500 for Janiqua her first 30 days, That's a big deal. Let's get real, y'all, because if the average family just had an extra $300 to $500 a month in their budget, they would not have to file bankruptcy. So you can empower so many people by getting them an extra $500 and building from there, then taking it to $1,500, then $2,500, then $5,000, then $10,000. That's what we're doing. And remember this, guys, we're in pre-launch. You have not seen anything yet. We have a more robust compensation plan that's coming, that's going to really supercharge you guys' income. We have more products coming. We have closures. We have hair care. We have skin care. Lots of things on the drawing board down the line. Just hold tight. And so as I round third and begin to end this call, what's going to happen is when people buy from you, you're going to get an email that says you have a pending commission. 15 days later, that money is going to be in your PayPal account or your e-wallet. And you know what, guys? You can set yourself up so that 15 days comes every single day. Somebody buys on the 1st, bam. On the 16th, there goes your money. Somebody buys on the 2nd, bam. On the 17th, there goes your money. And so on and so on. So you may be saying, okay, Bunmi, I done heard enough. This sounds good. Tell me how I promote. Guys, the training that we give to you is second to none. We're going to make sure that you get in our group on Facebook. We have training audios. We have training videos. We have PDFs for you. But what you want to do is you want to combine online and offline marketing. I say this, a closed mouth does not get fed. If you're excited about something, you need to tell somebody. Just like if you found a good shoe sale, ladies or men, if you found a good deal on some tools down at Home Depot, you want to call your friends and say, man, you better get down there to that Home Depot sale. Same thing here. You hear this call, you get off and you start calling people. You start texting, posting out right now, today, tonight, to tell them about this awesome opportunity that you have got a hold of. And combine online and offline. Do social media. Make yourself videos. Put out some tweets about it. Send out the text. But also create yourself some flyers and some postcards and tell people at church and tell people as a part of your card group or your sorority or whatever. So combine those things together, online and offline. So as I close, guys, here are my questions I need to ask you. Are you open for multiple streams of income? If you are, if you're saying yes, then this business is for you. Do you believe in our crusade of not just giving our dollars to another group? Hey, we're not mad at them. They were smart, but we need to get smart too and keep these dollars circulating in our community. If you can say yes to that, then you want to be a part of this business. Can you get excited about making money from bundles of hair sold throughout the country without you having to touch a bundle of it? No inventory. If you can get excited about that and say yes, then guess what? Let me be the first to welcome you to our Team to Fit group, Billionaires in Training and House of Beautiful Hair. Now, before we go, I know I've been making a lot of references out there to the women, but you know what? If the truth be told, the men are tearing this thing up even more than the women. You heard Cal out there, and you heard Kevin Clark out there, and so many of our awesome, what I call Remy Money Kings. But I gotta let my partner Daryl Keck close the business out. He is one of the top money earners in the company. Never worked a job, been doing home-based businesses straight out of high school. Been a top earner in many, many companies. Hey, Daryl, I need you to unmute yourself and represent for 60 seconds for the men before we go. Yes, I can. Yes.
But again, I just want to let people know what we're doing out here is just remarkable. I didn't know anything about hair weave. Didn't know anything about hair. Didn't do hair. But guys, I know a lot of things about economics, making money. It's not depending on what you are able to do right now. It's not depending on if you are ready, if you're looking to make some money. $9.97, tapping into a $10 billion industry. You go out there and look online. You can look to your right. You look to your left. You see hair weave. You look online. You see hair weave. But what hair weave can you buy that will pay your bills, your light bill, your phone bill, pay your rent, and pay, even pay your way through college, will pay your way through school. It's so many ways to make money, guys. Depending on how much you want to make. You can make a little bit or you can make a lot. This hair weave business is just fantastic. And the fact that we have a hair weave that will last for years and not for months. Also, we got a hair weave that will pay your bills. We got a hair weave that everybody could use. And again, if they're buying a hair weave that will only last 1 month or 2 months, and they have to throw it away, guys. They throwing away money. So, guys, get on board with this thing. Check things out. Find out if this makes your boat float. Find out if you are ready to make some money. We're the only ones successfully doing network marketing, MLM, in the hair weave business. You don't have to carry around weaving your trunk. You don't have to carry around weaving your suitcase. You don't have to do any kind of stuff like that because we deliver the hair. Learn what you don't know. Find out what you've never done before so we can educate you. We can show you what's been going on and how we've been so successful in this networking industry. So, guys, pay your $9.97, get you some hair. And if you're not interested in making the money, guys, get your family members, get yourself, get your cousin, your sister, your mother, get people on a hair weave that's going to save them money. They don't have to be part of the business. They could just get hair weave that's going to make sense and not have to get rid of every month or two. That's going to last for 2 years that they can bleach, dye, curl. They can get in the swimming pool with it. They can go to the ocean with it, and it will last a long time. So again, I'm going to turn it back over to Bunmi. But really, if you're looking to make some money, get involved. If you're looking to save some money, get involved. All right, back over to you, Bunmi.
Well, thank you, Daryl. Hey, well, guys, listen. In about 30 minutes at 10 p.m. Eastern, what time is it? I'm on the West Coast. I'm getting confused. Okay, 7 p.m. here in California. We will be doing another call for my West Coast people. We're out here in California exploding this area. So if you know anybody out on the West Coast, let them know at 7 p.m. Pacific time that we're going to be on this same line, same PIN number, doing this call for our West Coast family. So no matter where you are in the country, you want to get some of this hair money all over the place. If you're on the East Coast, call some West Coast people and get them on the call starting in 30 minutes. Well, I'm going to unmute the call, and if you liked anything that you heard tonight, I just want you to shout out, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Hold on, let me unmute. If you're in, shout out, I'm in, I'm in. I'm in it to win it. I'm in, let's get it done. All right, we're going to make it happen, y'all. Let our Brazilian make you a million. All right, let's make it happen. Make sure you get your people in the group so we can get them trained.
All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
Yay! So we just finished the opportunity call, so there you were. If you stay with us this whole 30 minutes, and you got to hear how we do it. So now what I'm about to do, I'm about to go to the beach, and this is how we work and play and have fun all at the same time. Just wrap it up, roll it all up into one, and bam, create millions. All right? Give us a call today. My number is 443-864-9440. Darryl, you want me to give your number?
Yes, my number is, say it.
336-549-6389. My website is lifetouchhair.com. Don't worry about his site because you really want to be with me. Like, I'm joking. What's your website?
My wife. Thanks, partner. My website is dek.houseofbeautifulhair.com.
You don't have a domain name?
Yes.
What's your domain name?
Get paid to share when you buy your hair.com.
All right, that's where I want y'all to go. Get paid to share where you buy your hair.com.
Just like you sound, as it sounds.
Yeah, and it's rhymes so you won't forget it. Get paid to share where you buy your hair.com.
If you don't see D-E-K on it, Daryl
Elliott Keck. Make sure you see his initials. D-E-K.
See D-E-K, you're not at the right site. So
they're going to go to mine anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay.
Well, we're going to get some training and everything. I got training, man training. You got women training. And we combine it together and just, men and women training. So come and get some men and women training, and we're going to make it happen.
All right. See you at the top. Bye-bye.